All right, guys, welcome lunch.
Thank
Yes, Lord.
Like Thanksgiving.
Um, I know, right? So we're gonna jump into secure app real quick. Um, I have a dummy app in front of me, and we're gonna just go ahead and run through how to do your secure app. Obviously, if you are licensed in other states, it's gonna show up there. And it's still actually showing me my notifications, but it's not showing on here, so that's good.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, last time it was showing up here. Okay, guys, so right now it's loading up all the applications, all the information that's necessary for the state that I selected, our monies, all this good stuff. So of course, when you're sitting with a client, you're just gonna be talking about whatever it is that you're gonna be talking about until this screen comes up. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and click on applications. Right here, if in fact you had any saved applications, you're gonna see you're able to retrieve those saved applications right here. But we're gonna go ahead and just start a new application just for this example. Here's our pre-qualifications. A lot of the older agents, we still go ahead through the process of filling out our money sheet, which has a lot of the questions on there that would make it easy for us to just fill in this information. So I'm looking at my money sheet and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this lovely person's info, all right? If I spell it wrong, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to complete it. And you guys will see how easy this process is. I'm gonna hit done. Shows you the age, so you don't have to guess. Sometimes your clients will tell you that they're 65 and or 69, so you wanna make sure you get the right age so that you have the right rate.
Craig.
Are you doing it with me?
No fault.
Okay. Well, yeah. So this individual is a smoker, and the owner is gonna be self. So they are the owner. You can see here that the owner could be the aunt of the applicant, the child of the applicant, the cousin, domestic partner, fiance, grandchild, grandparent, nephew, niece, parent-in-law, sibling, spouse, and uncle. This is always good to know because, we sometimes get out here and we think that the person that we're writing has to be the owner and the applicant. But if that person is fully covered and you are not able to get coverage for them, you can say, hey, you can cover your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your nephew, your niece, anybody. So they may want to help cover somebody else because they know that it's going to fall on them. So always keep that in mind. Uninsurable conditions for us would be HIV or AIDS. This person does not have that. I can continue. This individual is not bedridden, hospitalized, or in a care facility or on hospice care. So as long as I answer no to both of those questions, I can move and cover this client. So again, those are the only two questions that if they say yes, we can't cover them. That's why it's beautiful, Lincoln. We can cover 98% of the population. All right, so while I'm looking at my money sheet and I'm going through the questions, I know that this individual has heart issues as well as COPD and had a liver disease. The rest are no's. And yes, even though this individual has said yes to 9 of the significant health condition questions, we are still able to qualify them. That is why I love Lincoln.
That's crazy.
I know, it's amazing, right? All right, so your modified medications, clearly it says the medication checker below can be used to review an applicant's medications for any modified or uninsurable conditions. The medication question at the bottom of this section should be answered based on the medications you reviewed. We already know it's modified because of the fact that they said yes to those questions and they're taking medications for that. So I just hit yes and
Put
moved
any
on.
medications. You don't got to do that.
You don't have to enter any other medications.
Because you know
Once
that they're
you're
modified. Right.
Okay, so
Because when they do the pharmacy background, it's going to show up anyway.
if they are not modified, well, you'll probably get that out.
Go ahead and ask.
Well, if they're not modified, because I actually did try to use this yesterday, and they had 3 medications.
Yeah.
And I thought that once I put the medications in, it would collect that for the actual form, so I can move forward. But
They don't need it.
It was just showing me. So I know that, okay, I got you.
Yep, it's just to show you, I still carry the laminated medication list.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't even have to take the time to key that med in there. If you don't have your list, you know, you can key it in if you question it. But we're calling in the verification line, so
That's why.
they're checking everything. So why waste your time?
That's why, because I put the 3 medications in, it said standard.
Right.
I did answer yes to one of the questions, so it only allowed me to give them notified rates.
Exactly, because they already say yes to one of the 9 questions.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so right here, you're able to give 3 different options. This section is the bomb. David, you're not gonna get a point for this because you've been working the iPad forever, but I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna take a point away. Okay.
That's funny.
How can you use this section right here? Like, tell me different ways that I can enter information that's gonna be able to get the totals.
To get the totals?
Yeah, like, give me one way to enter option A.
Option A? Okay, well, you can enter a coverage amount.
Okay, so wait, stop. So I can enter a coverage amount. So this one, they can qualify up to 15,000 because we know they're modified. So I'm putting 15,000. I'm gonna get you and then you because we got 3 options. Down here, we didn't have any child riders, so we're not gonna put anything there. Accidental, I always give 4 units. Select the plan type. Notice that they're only letting us select modified, right? So you cannot mess up with this system.
They have no other option.
Right.
Right.
Then you're gonna hit calculate. Boom, right there at the premium. The premium is right there. All right, okay, Danielle raised her hand second. What's the second way that we can look for? I mean, Tamika. You know, I did that all day.
I did, I corrected you one time.
I know.
And you can use a dollar amount.
A dollar amount. So if they tell you, oh my goodness, you know what? I can only afford $45. Boom, I'm gonna go to premium, put $45 right here.
Because you gotta edit the other
It still had my 4 units of accidental because it remembered what I put in the first time. However, you can change that.
Guess
And
what?
then hit calculate.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I've never done that.
You never
I've
changed
not
it?
even know you could. All I do is just keep going back to option A and
And keep
re-enter numbers.
fixing them.
And write
Well,
down
I'm
stuff
so
to
glad
see
you're
paper.
here today.
I
You
just
done
learned
learned
that
something.
from was Juan at the last
Yes.
I wasn't there.
whatchamacallit.
See?
He never comes to nothing.
Ooh.
We on camera. Anyway, all right. So option A, you can put in the coverage amount, put in your child riders if they have any, put in your accidental riders, select the plan type, calculate. It's going to tell you how much it is, $187.90. Option B, you could put in the premium because they told you how much they can afford. Boom, you put in $45. Hey, I could give you $3,151 worth of coverage plus your 4 units of accidental. And we already know it's $45 because they wanted it. What is the third way we could put the information in there? Third option.
Wait, where do you get those numbers from?
What numbers?
I must have did something wrong.
Yeah, mine's isn't.
Yep.
Mine-
4 units of accidental.
Yeah,
Yep.
I put
How
$45
come-
for the premium. My number is different.
So is mine.
What is yours?
$41.99. I got 3151.
Yeah, so you guys must have changed something with
Wait,
your
where you
birthday,
at?
the age.
Oh, that is
It's
right.
gotta be something
I'm
with your
sorry.
birthday.
I totally forgot about
It's
that.
all right. Y'all ain't gonna,
Okay.
secure app is right, so it don't even matter. Y'all messed up. So
Yeah.
anyway, the third option.
Maybe I didn't put male or female.
Secure up, yeah, make a mistake one time.
That doesn't.
It could, it's not perfect.
Yeah, one time.
Third way, there is no other way but to put the coverage amount or the premium amount.
Right.
Okay, so if somebody said, I have, yes, trick question. Somebody says, I have $45, then I'm gonna go and put option A, $50, $45, or I might do 55, 50, and 45
Right.
to let them see what the difference is in the coverage amount and let them pick.
So you're not going to go under that 45.
I'm not gonna go under the
that
45.
They actually quoted to you. I was waiting for that third option because I'm like, I didn't.
There
I
isn't, it
only
was a
know
trick.
it's two.
It was a trick. Okay, so my guy told me, or my lady told me, option B. So I'm going to put I'm going to touch that circle where you see the red circle. I'm going to touch that, and that is selecting my rate. Yes. So you do that. go to your continue button, lower right-hand corner. And now we're going to go ahead to the phone verification. This person, we want to enter their social. I'm going to enter a dummy social, so y'all can copy it if you want to. Bet you don't get anything. I'm just saying. So you want to enter their social. Go ahead at this point and call into home office. The 800 number is right above the social security number, 1-800-218-5657. You're going to go ahead. Here's all your information in front of you for your phone verification. You're going to, it's a 2-minute phone call. Go ahead and run through. What's going to happen is Lincoln is going to pull the last 2 years prescriptions for that client. And when that call is over, after they ask them the medical questions, it is recorded, of course. Lincoln Heritage will then let us know if it is final expense or modified. So if your client lied, like in the past, they used to be able to omit their medicines and tell you they don't have COPD or what have you. This system is, it definitely helps us because it's going to prove that they were taking medications for one of those health questions that they said no to. So we are going to be able to rate them the way that they were supposed to be rated. All right, you enter the in-house verification number at the bottom and you hit continue. How was I able to hit continue without putting in the phone verification?
You can, it'll let you.
I just did it.
Right. The verification, you don't have to call in for the phone verification. You have to think if we're doing business at 9 o'clock at night on a Saturday, home office is closed, we can't verify. If you're working on Sunday, they're not there. So they will allow you to continue working even if the home office is closed.
And what is the follow-up to that?
Home office will call them.
Oh, okay.
Only got one issue with that secure app is that last screen. When you call in, the first question they ask you is what's the client's phone number?
Right, that's because most of them lead, so you're looking at your lead, but
Yeah.
that's also why we use the money sheet, I'm just saying.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
right.
get them to change it. That's why I keep calling them asking them to change it.
I'm sure a lot of people are, but they need to have the phone number because if
And
they ever need to
Yeah, but that
contact,
should be on
yeah.
that screen. Well, you may ask for the phone number on that screen, so when I'm reading that screen back to you, I don't gotta pull out a piece of paper or pull out my phone.
Yeah, I'm like, what's your number?
That's what I normally do.
And the social
Yeah.
security number too.
Well, it's on there.
Yeah, the social security number.
It's on there.
It's on there, it's at the top of the page. But the phone number ain't on there at all. The first thing they say is, hi, what's your client's phone number?
It's the very first thing they ask.
What's your number? What's your phone number?
And I know you do that because you're on the street talking to people.
Because you know your
But yeah.
number.
Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I gotta ask the person, what's your number? And I'm asking secure app people, like, why don't y'all put that phone number on the field so that whenever you ask me, I can just look at it.
You already have it to remember to
Yeah.
ask them. Okay, you should know by now. You've written a lot of
Well,
policies.
I asked
We're
them.
moving
No, I
on,
want it to be
David. We're moving
the
on.
secure app, on that page.
We're moving on. So at the bottom, proceed to application.
Yeah, watch.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, they
change it for me.
enough people because they do update a lot with individuals. Yeah.
I ain't get 2 digits in a comma enough. Once I get it enough times.
Then they gonna listen to you.
Yeah,
Get that 82,000 right.
Yeah, then they'll do
They
that
gonna
to
change the
themselves.
whole system for you, bruh.
That's right.
Okay, right here is your lead search. The nice thing about this is if you are actually working a lead, all of your leads are going to show up here, all of them. Whether they were the ones you just ordered or ones from 18 years ago, they're in there. So you can do a search for the first name. See if it's there. Nope. Okay, that's not my person either. So this is not a lead. I have to go down to skip lead search because I know it wasn't a lead, but I just wanted to give you guys an example. If it was a lead, you could just press on the lead and it's going to enter the address, the phone number, and everything that's on the lead, it'll populate for you. Right. So right here, we can go ahead and put the middle initial in if we have one. You can put the email address if you have one. I'm just going to go ahead and add an address in here. The state, we're working in PA. And I just did a dummy one. Let me see what happens. And I hit continue. Okay, so it knows that that's not right. How about that?
The city may be the problem.
No, it's not. I just created a street name. So, again, if you do not do it the right way, it is not going to go to the next section. Back to the middle initial. This here is relationship to owner. We already said it was the same person. We did that on the last screen, self. Now we can go ahead and put in the phone number, which David really wants that to be on the first screen. so that he doesn't have to worry about it. And I bet you if it was, we wouldn't have to put it in. Because you see everything else pulled over. So, right here where the address is, you do not have to go and type this back in. You can just go to same as owner address. It popped back up. You're going to hit continue. Right here is our beneficiaries. You need to scroll that down a little bit so you can put in your primary beneficiary. That's going to be me because I want all this money.
The monies.
All right, all of this. Relationship, I will be the aunt. All right. I'm going to put my address is the same as the owner. All right. And I want 100%. Now, the nice thing about this is if you have 2 or 3 different beneficiaries and you want that to be split up equally or not so equal, your client can actually say, I want 70% to go to so-and-so and 30% to go to so-and-so. All right. So.
Can you put in, so you can only, as far as the primary beneficiary and you splitting that percentage up, how many beneficiaries will Secure App allow you to put in?
I don't know, but you don't want to really have more. You want to just have one primary for real.
Yeah, I know, but
if there's more than one primary, then all of the beneficiaries have to do their signature in order for Lincoln to pay anything out. It can cause a delay. Yeah. So if one sibling
sign on this?
No, whenever they die, when it's time for that benefit to be paid out, everybody has to be on the same page.
Oh, I do remember that.
Right. So God forbid one of the beneficiaries die and they don't remember, this client doesn't remember to take them off, and then she does, then the other beneficiary is going to have to prove that the other beneficiary is dead. Like, it just causes problems. So you really, as a professional, want to make sure that they just pick one.
Keep it to a minimum.
Yeah. And then make sure that they have a written will so that their loved one knows if there's any extra, they need to divide it. But you can put multiple in here.
When they try to go past 2 and get to 3 and 4, I tell them, this is for your funeral expenses. You just want to pick somebody who's going to handle a business.
Like, we're not leaving millions. This is final expense.
$5 between 5 people.
Exactly.
Right.
How you gonna
Right.
get around?
Right.
And they start thinking like, yeah, you know what, just put my daughter on there. Then they sometimes go to a whole nother person that wasn't even on there.
Exactly.
In their frame, like, you know what, get my daughter, because she's the one, because once you start saying responsible, they start thinking like, yeah, you know what,
Yeah, this is serious.
Sarah's the one.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then contingent beneficiary, you want to really try to get them to put one on there because, again, they forget, people die, they don't update it. There needs to be somebody else on here. We don't want a problem with their loved ones getting this money. Okay, so let's try to get one. You don't have to have one, obviously. We can hit continue and move to the next section. Child riders. This lady did not have any child riders. And notice that it already has no, and it says yes for the accidental rider. That's because on the original form, we selected no child riders and 4 accidental. You see it?
Yeah, you could just, you're right there. For the rider.
Got it? Now you want to hit continue. Past 12 months, have they used a form of tobacco? Now we're going into the questions, the significant health questions on our app. So this lady was yes, and you see it's already selected because we already said that before. Go ahead and continue. We already answered those first because this was our pre-qualifying section. We had to answer this already. So the answers are already there. It's just making you go through the whole process. Here, we already answered, we asked all these questions already. Continue. Now we can go into the coverage premium plan. Now, it put in that $45 because it did remember that that's what we selected. You have to hit calculate to put the rest of the information in there. Now hit continue. Now, are they replacing? This one was, yes, they have life insurance. No, we're not replacing. They ask it twice. Don't ask me why. They just do.
Isn't it twice on the application?
It is. So now, automatic premium loan request. Guys, we always want to put this as a yes. This is not a question that you ask your client, period. This automatic premium loan request is going to save that client in the event that that client has paid in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many years, and they fall into financial hardship and can't make a payment. Before Lincoln will cancel out this policy, they will start to take from the cash value to keep the policy active. Depending on how much money is sitting there and how long the client does not make a payment, Lincoln can turn this into a term policy. It's called an extended term for a set amount of time based on how much the cash value is in that benefit to keep this policy active in the event that the client dies. I don't know any other company that will do that. Maybe there is somebody out there. I'm sure somebody will post if there is. I'm not a pro to everybody else, but I know for a fact that this is what we do. I had a lady that I met, neighborhood enrolling, and she was on some, no, I'm not going back to Lincoln because I missed payments, but they wouldn't let me reinstate this, that, and the third. What she failed to tell me up front was that she was in the hospital, and of course, that's one of the questions that does not allow you to be reinstatable. What she didn't know, which I found out when I called Lincoln to get all the specifics of her old policy, is that she was so active until just the month before. She had not paid for a whole year, and God forbid if her or her child would have died a month or any other time, she would have had a full benefit.
Wow.
She signed back up.
Or you called them while she were with
Oh,
her?
I called right in her house, absolutely, and put it on speaker to find out.
Right.
I always do. So that won her back over. She's like, oh my God, are you serious? And she heard them tell me on speaker. I was like, yeah, so we still covered you for almost a year while you were being spiteful, right?
Company
And you're
talking bad
sick and,
history.
yeah, you know, she's like, now she's like, oh my God, gave me referrals in the whole nine. But this is also why we want to ask the questions.
Right.
We don't want to just run and, put our tail up under our bum because like, oh my God, they hate Lincoln. But why?
Right.
Usually it's their fault,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
going to say. So.
Yeah, well, like that, something.
Listen, so we always want to do the automatic premium loan request. That is also awesome for, say they had policy 20, 30 years, and God forbid they end up in a nursing home. Most nursing homes are going to cancel out their other life insurance policies. They cannot touch ours because this is considered burial
Wait a
insurance.
minute, can you repeat that, what you just said?
Yes. So most cases, whenever a senior goes into a nursing home, that nursing home is going to close out. They're going to make the family cancel out the other life
they see the
insurance
Assets.
policies because the cash values are so high, it's considered income.
Wow.
So now they're left with no insurance. They cannot cancel ours. Ours is considered a burial insurance. Okay, so again, even if the loved one stopped making the payments, that cash value will make the payments. And usually, it's enough until they die. That's why I do not discuss them ever taking a loan on our policy.
Right.
This is not investments. All right, continue. Who are we mailing a policy to? Me is always the owner. We've heard other people like to get the policies and go back to the family's home and go over all of it at that time. I like to check back 6 months to a year because I want to see if anything's changed and I want to truly do a service appointment.
Question, so if we were having it mailed to us, that's when we put in.
We put
At the
producer.
producer's address, and then that address
And then you
phone
have to
number?
put it in. You have to put in your address and phone number
Okay, only if it's being mailed to us.
to you. Yep.
Alright.
But I'm saying owner, so I'm not putting anything in there.
Okay.
This surrender, the comparison index will be provided upon delivery or earlier if you requested. So if you have somebody that's like, I really want to get my paperwork, a copy of my app ASAP, you can say yes. Lincoln will send a letter with a copy of their application and just like an index before the policy comes out. I always say no because nobody's ever told me that. So I just say no. I don't ask that question. It's just a no. Continue. Now, do we want to enroll them in the FCGS membership? That is always a yes. That is the Family Support Services through the Funeral Consumer Guardian Society. Why else, and this is not a point, why else do we want to say yes for the FCGS?
For referrals too.
Nope.
You, when you do that, or something like when you're trying to qualify for trips.
Yes.
You earn some type of percentage.
10%. Yes. I know. He's like, no points, I ain't talking. FCGS. Yes. For the client, it is a benefit to help their family know if they want a cremation or burial, what funeral home they want to deal with, so forth and so on. For us, it's a yes because we are providing excellent customer service, but we get 10% added onto our yearly premium that goes towards contest credits for the trips. Yes. Yes. Continue. Now, All check
Ooh,
marks,
you
right?
got
Looks
all
pretty
this.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next? I'm clicking the what's next button. I'm gonna go down to proceed to signature.
So I have a question. When that pops up, is that telling you what needs to be done, that you need to check it, or is it just,
That's automatically gonna pop up.
right, okay.
Cause I
So-
hit what's next.
So even though everything is checked over there, that's still gonna pop up
It's gonna pop up.
regardless? Okay,
Cause the next thing, I know I did the application.
Right.
I didn't need to do the supplemental form. I don't have any kids, no
Okay.
child rider, so I'm gonna proceed to signature.
Right.
At this point, if I messed up anywhere,
Yeah.
it's gonna tell me at the top, here it says, congratulations, your application package is ready for signatures.
right.
If it's not ready, it's gonna be a circle with an X, a red circle with an X, and it's gonna show you what fields, yeah, you gotta fill out.
I felt something, I think.
Yeah,
You just
okay.
did the beneficiary.
You're almost done.
That's not 'cause we just-
Let me see yours.
We just didn't do the beneficiary because we just moved along.
Okay, so.
I didn't wanna do it completely.
Can y'all see that? Right there, you see hers, it says, you're almost done. And then it has forms, it's like all good here, go down, and it goes to the beneficiaries. So they did not enter their beneficiary, it's not gonna let you, thank you. It's not gonna let you go forward without having that done. If you're in the state of PA, it's reminding you that you need to leave a copy of the PA disclosure with your client that's in the state of Pennsylvania. Hit continue. Will the applicant be signing today? Yes, we want them signing today. We want their bank information and everything right now. If this is somebody that doesn't want to sign today, I don't know why it happens, but it happens. You could say, no, they're not signing. It's going to save. And then again, it's going to be an existing app and you can come right back to this point when they're ready to sign. Go ahead.
Quick question. The page that was just up there, when it told you that you need to leave a PA disclosure, on one, I can't remember the previous page, but aren't those numbers on there?
It didn't show yet. It's going to show you whenever you're getting ready to do the signature.
Oh,
Yeah, it didn't break it down. It gave you the
I thought
annual
it did
amount.
already.
It
Okay.
gave you the annual amount, but it didn't break it down like they want it
Okay.
broken down on your disclosure.
Okay.
You're gonna see that in a second.
all right.
So yes, they're gonna be signing. And if you take too long, guys, what's happening is it's automatically saving for you. That's why that little
Yeah.
circle keeps popping up. So yes, is this gonna be split? No, I'm not splitting it. Thank God I don't have to. You ain't getting none of this, not today.
Help us out.
No.
So when, I've never done a split one. If you do the split, what happens? If you hit yes for the split, what shows up?
Okay, so I'm like, can I go back? Yeah,
No.
you're gonna have me mess up.
No, no,
I'm not
no.
doing that.
No, I
So
don't want you to.
if you're doing a split, it's gonna have another box that comes up with the other agent's number that you need to put into the system.
Okay.
And you're not gonna put the 27 dash, which is, our extension. You're just gonna do the last 5 digits, 6 digits, whatever it is. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 7. The last 7 digits.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Checking, savings, credit card or debit. We don't take
Checking.
credit cards or debit cards, so we are doing checkings or savings. We do not want to take a picture of a voided check. Do not do that,
Okay.
okay? It's on there, I understand. That option is not available to us yet. That is why we have trainings every day about this. Do not take a copy of their check and upload it. Right here, it is always no check.
Okay.
If you want to get paid today, it's no check,
Okay.
okay? If you forget and you draft checking account with a voided check and you take a picture of that check and upload it, your app will be put on hold. Lincoln will call you the next day and you'll be wondering why you didn't get a deposit ticket. And they'll say, please do not upload any checks into the system. This now is going to be paid out in 4 days. So if you want your money, pay attention to the rules. Okay?
That's just gonna be available sometime down the road.
We don't
whenever
even
it
need
becomes available.
No check.
Okay, no check.
Don't even think about it. Just no check. Yes.
So what do we send in? This is everything that we.
You don't send anything in,
Okay,
baby.
got you.
You don't
That
send nothing
account
in.
routing number, that's on the check.
Right. So
So you don't need to check.
Got you.
we are going to, right here, put in routing and account number. Terry, put your hand right here. I'm going to cover this up because I'm actually going to put, I have to put a real account number in here, and I don't need the world looking at this account number. Sorry.
You can just
You guys can be blind for a second. Because if you don't put in the right account number, it knows, and it won't go through. So that's awesome.
Oh, no, I was just reading.
All right. Okay, you can let it go. You can lift it, Terry. Move.
It's still on there.
I know, but move it. It's gonna be real quick. Okay, so you want to hit immediate or later at the bottom.
I just can't put it on.
Okay, now you can block it. Just block the top part. Okay, so right there.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. So at the bottom, you're gonna put, I put immediate, or you can put later. If it's gonna be later, it's gonna show you another little box, and you can select what date that you want this to be post dated for. All right. If you post date an app on Secure App, you will get paid 4 days after the date that you are starting this, or they are starting their coverage. All right. You only get paid same day if it is a good to go immediate withdrawal. All right. Authorized payer. We're gonna it is gonna be the individual. This is the applicant. So we're gonna put in her information. Thank you for your help. The address. This is where I think it would be nice if it would automatically populate when you said it was like the owner or something like that. But I do understand because the payer can be somebody completely different.
I don't think you need the address though.
No? Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna take that out
I
and
think you
see.
just put that, hit that no on there, second payer, and then continue.
Ooh, David! I'm gonna give you a point.
Get out.
I'm gonna give you a point for that
So
one.
wait a minute.
What?
I didn't see that. But what do?
You don't have to put the address. Just put the
just
name
their
in.
name.
The name, yeah.
Ooh, David.
Get out.
Answer that question
look-
if the second payer generally is not.
Cause I be in there typing the address again. I
I
love
know.
that. Go
I
ahead.
love it.
I reminded him of that.
Here,
But you ain't speak up. You got look.
hater Jason.
What they say? What they
Hater
say?
Jason.
A closed mouth don't get fed.
Don't get fed.
Hey, you ain't saying it out
Closed
loud.
mouth don't get a point.
It don't get a point in this
Not
house.
today.
I tried. Look,
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
Such a hater.
You wanna know what the prize is?
I want half his price.
Oh, okay. So listen, so now where is the future payment same as the initial? Now, this is, if today is the 28th and they're like, yeah, I'm ready to start today, but I like my due dates to be the 10th of the month, that's when you're gonna say no. If they say, well, yeah, today's good for every month, then it's gonna be yes.
No. That's for the amount,
Is future payment same as
Right.
initial payment?
right?
Yeah.
It's not the amount.
That's like how
Yeah.
you take
If
the
you put no,
I'm
you'll
sorry.
get, if you
Is
put,
the future
right.
payment
Okay,
the
that's
same
what
as
I'm
the
saying.
initial
If you put
payment?
no, then that's not gonna pop up. Right.
Right,
Then they gonna ask
no
you for
means
another account and routing number and
a
all that.
different account routing number.
Right.
Right, but
But you can
Does
have
that
the
ever
initial
happen
payment on
to you?
you can have the initial payment and the monthly withdrawal a different day without hitting no.
okay, this is not that section.
What is it?
This is the section for if it's the same bank account information. Do I need to take that point?
No.
You took a minute off of me. This no, but I'm glad you said that though. This section right here, because that's the next one.
Okay.
This one right here is it going to be the same bank info? So I said yes. 99% of the time it's going to be the same bank,
Right.
unless you're doing some creative stuff that we ain't supposed to be doing. It's going to be yes. All right. So we're not even going to talk about that other thing because I like you guys to keep your jobs. Opportunity. Excuse me. Opportunity. Payment frequency: monthly, quarterly, semi, or annually. This one's going to be monthly. Now I can pick the due date, right? So do I want a certain day of the month, or do I want a certain weekday of the month? So the weekday of the month is I want the third Wednesday, because this is Social Security recipient. She
This is
always gets
cool.
paid the third Wednesday. She don't want to be thinking about, well, what day is that going to be? What's going to be best? Because she doesn't manage her money really well, and we know most of them don't.
I like
So third Wednesday, boom. It'll be the third Wednesday of every month. It doesn't even matter.
that's cool.
Beautiful, right? Notice at the bottom, it still has our $45 premium amount. Continue.
That's it.
And we're going to proceed to signature. Hey, y'all. DocuSign. Right here at the bottom, you're going to see the continue button. Hit the continue button. think somebody called me because they hit the done button before. Right? So right here is the app. All the information is on there. I like to hit the home button and the power button to screenshot this so that I have a copy of the
Wait a
application.
minute, say that, so this and this.
Yes.
What you hit
So I'm going to show y'all the home button will be the circle here.
Right.
The power button is up top. I
Oh,
hit
that's
both
how
of
you
them.
do that?
Screenshot.
Let me try that.
Good to know that.
I was wondering how you all did that.
Yes. So right here again, home button and the top button together at the same time. You're going to see there's my copy. And I can move that
Let me
over.
try.
I just moved it to the left.
And power button.
Yep, home and power button and then move it to the left. Now you have, yes. So this is how we are normally posting like the copy of what we did. Boom. And you have a copy for your records.
Where'd it go?
It goes over to the left.
Oh,
It goes to the
it's
left.
okay.
So now we're gonna go ahead to the signature. So just click on where it says sign. And let them do the signature. Adopt, done. And I'm using my finger, guys. So if you are not able to purchase a stylus, I think you can get one for $1 at like five and below. Please go beat somebody right now.
Me?
Terry, that's the other mom up in here right now. Tell them to go outside. Listen.
She done pulled her belt off.
She faking. She ain't faking none.
All right, so right here is our Funeral Advantage Program application. Again, the member's going to sign. Lord, see, this is why I don't take kids to meetings. And then your signature. Go ahead.
We don't have to download DocuSign in order for it to come up.
No, this is all part of the secure app.
Okay, it's in there.
It's all in there. So here's our banking information again at the top. You're going to have them sign it. This is so that you can get advanced your 9 months up front. Then you're going to hit the finish button, upper right-hand corner.
Oh, okay.
All right. So now, if you notice it's like blank, and if you don't pay attention, you would think that something's wrong. Read the little fine print at the upper left-hand corner. It says press done button to complete the signing process. You're going to hit that done, and now it's processing everything. And when you hit this green submit button, that is going to submit this application, banking information, and everything to Lincoln Heritage. I am not about to hit the submit button because this is my banking information in here.
Right.
And I'm not about to pay for this app. So, guys, that's it. All right? Again, I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to go just out, back to the main menu. I'm just exiting out of here. Actually, I'm going to double tap my home button and I'm moving it out the way. Like I'm closing that out.
Why don't you save it and then delete it?
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm
I'll
doing
go
right
back into that. So that's it, guys. So thank you for hanging out with us. We did very good. Oh, dang, it's 2:20. We're overtime.
That ain't nothing.
That's because we were eating too good. We took 15 extra minutes with that food.
Delete it.
Guys, appreciate y'all for logging in. Yeah, all the information, I have it obviously in PDF, so it can be emailed out. If you are a Lincoln Heritage agent, I have no problem sending that over to you. If you're not a Lincoln Heritage agent, you can reach me at 412-lifenow@gmail.com. I am hiring in the state of Pennsylvania, Indiana, Virginia, and that's it right now. Any other state, I can help you get connected with Lincoln Heritage, but you just will not be on the #1 final expense agency. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace and blessings. We out.
How do you
How do you
I want to
I don't know,
delete
I'm
this.
trying to figure it out myself.
Delete what?
Huh,
Go
see,
all the way to
wait
the
a minute.
other
One of the ladies, Miss Cherie, she answered it too. She said that question you was asking was for the date, not the bank account. So we were on point, so she knew too. Thank you, babes. Thanks for your comments. Talk to you soon.
So if you scroll all the way